And we've been addressing those, though, with the Maggie. Are you talking about Maggie specifically?
No, I'm talking about in general. What happened? I'll tell you something too. That's another thing. This turned into a Maggie issue because I used her as a way to prove what I was saying. Just like how right now I'm using Kenny and Westcom as a way to paint a mental picture of what's really happening. But nobody's getting it. But trust me when I tell you, there's going to be a point where things won't start clicking. And when I tell you, I know I'm not tripping, because you're sitting here telling me that you're talking too excessive, but you can't give me a definite line of what excessive is so that I know not to cross it, so I don't have to come back in here. But then you can't even tell me that our work is lacking when we all know for a fact that there are people who don't be on their sides and it affects the workflow. Because you see, when you came over here, if somebody wasn't running their mouth, because they didn't, from what I understand, they didn't put the game ready on the patient because somebody else did it. Remember, we just came back down, right? So that means you're over there excessively talking. But if you would have been listening, you would have knew somebody needed the patient, and you needed your other team buddy was cleaning the tables that needed to be cleaned because you wasn't cleaning. So I would have even had to come out from the front desk to even stop over here because I was up there anyways. I'm not even supposed to be down here answering nothing about the radio, right? But I had to because somebody else. You see what I'm saying? You see and if I'm telling you this, it's how it played out, and can't nobody deny it. Yeah. But you can't tell me that they're telling you that there's a problem with my work. You're just telling me that they don't like who I talk to.
Well, no, that's not true. What it's being.
It's not who you're talking to.
But then I complain about me talking to nobody else?
Yeah, but it's not who you're talking to. It's not about that.
But that's the only person I really talk to.
Right,
so,
but that's not
so
what they're observing.
Why if I'm up there and the days I work with Dan, I'm talking to Dan, no one has anything to say?
Because it's not, well, to a certain degree, yes, it has something to do with L because
but you
talk to him the most, but it's not because
it
could be anybody, though.
You know what y'all are saying right now?
It could be
because
anybody.
I talk to him the most.
Yeah.
Maybe because we just have a bond. Do you have bond with certain people that you talk to a lot?
Yes.
So you telling me that every therapist in here talks to each other therapist the exact amount of time?
No.
So who cares if I talk to him a lot? Is my work failing? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm out there.
And that's my point. So they're complaining about who I'm talking to and not the quality of work. Yeah. Does that make sense to you, John?
No. So, but here's the thing. But I don't know. I don't know if the work is suffering because
they would have. That's the thing, though. If it was, that would have been their justifying reason to come to you with that bullshit, anyways.
I understand.
They're talking too much and they're not doing their job. That's the reason to pull me in here. This is crazy. This really is crazy, man. Come